What's up? Hey everybody. Been a long time, so I decided I was going to go ahead and make another video. These, I'm hoping, are going to be much more regular. I'm contemplating starting a new job here shortly. I'm praying really hard about it, and it's going to actually allow me to work from home and also do my side business at the same time, which hopefully will allow me to make more videos. And with more videos, hopefully instructionals like I promised, and some others. My side business is picking up quite a lot lately. It's very cool. I'm actually, right now, working on a stencil for the chapter that I'm a part of. Is called the Stray Dogs biker group, motorcycle ministry, not a motorcycle club. We're a bunch of guys. We love to ride. We ride together, and we're focused on reaching out to other bikers and showing them the love of Christ. Yes, I am a Christian, and I think it's about time, and I'm not really heavy into the YouTube scene. I know a lot of YouTube channels, but I have not seen any professed Christians in YouTube yet. You're going to correct me, because there's going to be there. So that's a little bit more you know about me. The leather work that I do is mainly for the Stray Dogs and for our outside chapters. We have become international, which is very cool. I'm working on some chapter patches or club patches for a Russian patch, a Tallahassee patch, and so on. We've got a couple more chapters opening up here shortly. But I think it's a very, very awesome thing. But hopefully the idea. Now, again, I love the job that I work at right now. We create control boxes for industrial places. Basically, any type of box or housing for a pump unit, motors, switches, wires, buttons, so on. I do the wiring and electrical for those. And there's also tubers, which are basically pipe benders, but on a much, much, much smaller scale. But yeah, like I said, I love my job. It's an awesome job. But with the baby on the way, and with my leather work picking up, I want to be closer to home. I want to be able to work out of the house. I want to be able to focus on my leather. I want to be able to focus on my ministry work. I want to be able to focus on my home, because the job that I'm working now, I'm working 10-hour days, and it's only 4 days a week, as long as we're in our slow period. And slow periods don't last very long here. Jobs pick up, and big companies want their stuff done quickly, and we have a lot of jobs, and they pay overtime. And a week can range anywhere from 40 to 60, 70 hours a week. Now, that's great money, but it's a lot of time away from home, and a lot of time away from Crystal that I really don't want to do, I don't want to be away. That's why I chose to not work offshore, where I could be right now if I wanted to, which is a lot of money and a lot of time away from home. But with the quick approach of my son, I also want to leave, you know, a legacy. I want my son to be able to come back and say, you know what? Let me pull up pictures and videos of my dad when he was younger. That would be really cool. Right. But I hope so, you know, and that would be something, and God forbid, if anything ever happened to me, and my son has to grow up without knowing his dad, I want him to see something about him. I want him to be able to say, well, what was my dad like? And without having to go and hear it, you know, secondhand, you know, this is your dad, boy. This is what I do. This is a lot of things that I love. And I'll get into a lot more of that, and because I want to make a lot more videos. And if for no other reason, I want to lock in memories, because there are things that I want said in case I never have the chance to say them. And I think that this would be an awesome way to do it. So, DJ, make sure you're listening to your mom. And I want you to know I love you. And I hope I get to spend a whole lot of time with you. And Crystal, I love you too. As well as all my other family. Mom, Dad, Chris, Jonathan, Steve, and Emily. All my extended church family isn't really a great word for it. I like the word family, but connecting it to the fact that they are within the church is one thing, but the fact that you call them a church family, it's almost a separation for me. Placing the word church in front of family means it's a separate family, and I don't like that. It's all one family. My real family and my church family, quote unquote, are one family to me. I don't like saying separate families, because that distinguishes the fact that I would have to split attention, and I don't like that. So I try to spend as much time with all of my family as I can, and as much as I can tolerate. And a lot of you know what I mean by that. So this is my heart. And I hope I get to say a lot more in the time coming. And I hope I have the time to do it. Because, like I said, there's a lot I want to put down. There's a lot I want to show. There's a lot I want to say. And I really think, I want everybody's opinion. I really do. Because, I mean, but more than anything, I'm praying very hard about it. I'm seeking God's wisdom, because godly wisdom it can honestly be more valuable than it is more valuable than any piece of information out of this world. And that is not to be rude or mean to anyone that wants to give information, because I will listen. I will listen, and I will evaluate, but I will not take information and immediately place it into practice. My mother can tell me that she doesn't think it's a good idea. My dad can tell me he doesn't think it's a good idea. My pastor can tell me he doesn't think it's a good idea, but if I sit down and earnestly pray about it, and I read my word, and I seek God's wisdom in it, and he gives me the okay, thank you everybody for your information, but guess what I'm going to be doing? So, these are the pieces of my wisdom that I've learned in the years. And that's what I want to give you. Take it, leave it, do whatever you want with it. But I've shared it, and that's what I want to do. So, love you all, and I will probably see you soon.